everyone, I'm Tiger.
Good morning, I'm Nook.
Today we are going to present one of the interesting historical events that changed the whole history of India.
The Sepoy Rebellion. Before we go into the details about the Sepoy Rebellion, let's take a look at some historical background.
Britain wasn't the first nation that came into India, but it is the nation that played a great role in India's history. Britain started to come to India for trading in the 16th century. The British landed in the eastern of India and set up a company called East India Trading Company. This company was the main cause of all events that happened between Britain and India. The Battle of Paisley, the first event that happened, allowed the British to become powerful in India.
The main cause of this rebellion is the power of British to control India.
The East India Trading Company owned a troop, and they were both British and Indian sepoy. Sepoy was derived from Persian Urdu Turkish word sipahi, and it was used to call soldiers who worked for the troop. But the problem is the behavior that British did with Indian sepoy. Indian sepoys were paid in an unfair way. They got 7 rupees per month, and that was only 1/3 of British sepoy salary. Also, the religion played a great role in making Indian sepoys upset and pressured. The Indian sepoys were Muslims and Hindus. The British forced them to do something that go against their religion beliefs. The British bought new weapons, and to make them useful, they have to bite off the end of the weapon's cartridge, greased with pig and cow fat. For Muslims, pigs are dirty, and for Hindus, cows are sacred animals. Thus, the rebellion occurred. Rebellion started at Barakpur and led by Mangal Pandit and all Indian sepoys who tried to fight for their religion. He fought with British commanders, but finally he was captured and executed. That situation made Indian sepoys upset and finally started the rebellion. We can say that he is the first leader of this rebellion. Rebellion spread to Delhi, the place where much retaliation happened. Also, one of the important leaders in Delhi was Nana Sahib.
In Delhi, the conflicts between the British commanders and Indian sepoys went bigger. It continued as conflict between the whites and the blacks.
First, it was a protest which all Europeans, British Indians, and Christian Indians were scolded and killed. The foreigners also driven out, but they found a way to attack Delhi by contacting Punjab. After a while, there was a report to British. The new Indian policemen denied to fight with the sepoys. One of them said that Kala Kala Admi Sab Ik Hin Din Hin Bat Hin Hamlok Kahi Ko Be Derm Ho, which means all blacks are one. It is a question about our faith. That is why we can't lose our religion.
Not only Delhi, but the rebellion also spread to other areas of India, for example, Aligarh. The rebellion continued and ended in 1858.
The Sepoy Rebellion was the first step towards Britain taking complete control of India, because the Sepoy Rebellion proved to the British government that the East India Trading Company could no longer control the colonies that Britain held in India. So the British government shortly thereafter came in, dissolved the East India Trading Company's territory and holdings in India, and took direct control of the colonies in India away from the East India Trading Company. Thereafter, the British Empire continued to grow and grow in India until it had controlled the entire subcontinent.
As we know that after this rebellion happened, India officially became British colony. This brought big change to India and affect modern India society.
Even though the effect of colonization has its own impacts. I would like to speak a few words about India, which was under the colonial effect. Any issue has both positive and negative impacts. I would now give the positive impacts of colonization. Transportation methods and communication network like telephones, paving of roads, laying of train tracks were introduced, thus boosting the economy and improving the standard of living of people and the flow of information. Education was more quality prevailing and popular, and modern technology benefited from this. Advanced machinery, steels, goods helped industrialize the country as a new colony. The caste system was removed, allowing people to be more equal. Thus, the country benefited from industrialization and allowed people to travel across the country and settle down as farmers, teaching them about crop rotation and land fertility. Sanitation was taught and healthier habits and hygiene developed.
One event can change the whole history. This is true in the case of the Sepoy Rebellion.
Who would know that this rebellion would change the whole history of India? India was colonized by British Empire for 89 years.